So we're still here at Lake Eufaula, and walking this path, we discovered this thing is called Story Walk. And it says, begin here and read the book as you walk from box to box. Enjoy.
It's provided by the Friends of the Eufaula Memorial Library.
Okay, and we're off. New York Times bestseller, Duck and Goose. Written and illustrated by Tad Hills. This is a duck. This is duck. And this is goose. And this is an egg. Or is it? Find out in this hilarious picture book that began the beloved Duck and Goose series. Tad Hills, also creator of the New York Times best-selling Rocket Books, explores themes of sharing and cooperation in this modern classic. There's them noisy dogs, in case anybody wants to know. Oh my, what is that? Duck quacked. That's a silly question, Goose honked. It is a big egg, of course. Of course it is an egg, I know that, huffed Duck. What I mean is, where did it come from? Goose looked skyward. He looked to the river. He looked to the fields. He thought very hard. Who are you? He asked, finally. Quickly, Goose raised one webbed foot. It's mine. I touched it first. I, said Duck, puffing out his feathers chest, and the one whose egg this is, I saw it first. Those two need to settle down and calm down. Like those two, always yapping and barking. Oh. Hey, you should never put your dirty foot on an egg, Duck scolded. Don't you know anything about caring for eggs? Yes, I do, Goose cried out. Stop yelling, Duck yelled, then whispered forcefully. Don't you know that you and your screaming are likely disturbing the baby bird who is trying to take a snooze inside this egg? Goose wished that Duck wasn't right. He lowered his head and whispered softly, I'm very sorry. Go back to sleep in there. Oh, and then speaking of, don't know if I can get them in this picture or not, but there's a couple of cormorants. My, that's quite a beauty you have, called a bluebird from across the river. Thank you, it's mine, quacked Duck. Actually, it's mine, honked Goose. Thank you. You're about to tangle mess me up, Chip.
I'm doing roll call.
Yeah. So, asked Duck, what do we do now? We should do something, suggested Duck. Yes, you are right. Good thinking, agreed Duck. Like what? Duck and Goose each thought. We'll read them signs. This egg is private property. Duck's egg. No geese allowed. No honking. $5 fine. If you are a duck, keep walking. No ducks beyond this point. Quiet, please. Absolutely no quacking in this area. Boy, this duck and goose, I'm going to have to pull it together. Well, we must keep the egg warm until the fuzzy little occupant is ready to come out, said Goose. Excellent idea, exclaimed Duck. He pushed past Goose. Step aside and I shall do just that. But Goose was quick too. And the race was on. After a flurry of fussing, grunting and groaning, slipping and sliding, honking and quacking, you caught me. Duck and Goose found themselves back to back. Scoot over. I don't have any room, complained Duck. You are much closer to me than I am to you. Stop yelling in my ear, Goose. Shh, Goose hushed, pointing at the round thing beneath him. Yes, 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 we must remember. Quiet, quiet, quiet. We mustn't disturb the little one. And so they sat, very still and very quiet, waiting. For a long time they waited. They listened to the crickets chirp and the frogs burp. I am going to teach this baby bird to quack like a duck, Duck boasted. Well, I am going to teach him to honk like a goose, Goose honked back. I'm going to teach this baby bird to waddle, Goose added. So am I, Duck said. They heard the pitter-patter of rain. I'm going to teach this baby bird to swim, Duck said. Me too, Goose said. To pass the time, they sniffed wildflowers in the warm sun, and shared breadcrumbs while Goose taught Duck to honk. They watched the sun set in the sky, and Duck taught Goose to quack. Quack, quack, honk, honk. They counted the stars in the night sky. Let's teach our baby to fly, said Goose. Good idea, said Duck. I'm sure our baby will be a fast learner. If it takes after you and me, I'm sure you're right, agreed Goose. Together they waited until, did you feel that, Duck? Duck nodded, yes. Did you feel that, Goose? Goose nodded. It's time, Goose, it's time, Duck squawked. Oh, they're excited. Quickly, Duck slid down and started running in circles around their egg. What should we do now? He hollered. I think we should remain calm, Goose yelled back. Excuse me, a little voice called out. Duck stopped. In all the exciting confusion, he had failed to notice the bluebird kicking their egg. "Can I play too?" she asked. "Play? This is no time for play," yelled Duck. "This is no time for games," yelled Goose. "And what's with the kidding? I was only trying to get your attention," said the little bird. "Well, you got it," Duck huffed. "False alarm, Goose. Back to work." "Can't you see that we are very busy here?" Goose explained to the bluebird. "This is serious business. This is perhaps the most important moment of our lives." "Oh my. I am sorry," apologized the bluebird. "I had no idea. I just thought that maybe I could play with your ball. It really is a nice one," she added, and then she flew away. Oh, what a sinking feeling that's going to be, huh? Goose gulped. "Did she say ball?" he whispered to the duck. "You know, I did have my doubts," Duck finally said. "It is a bit squishier than most eggs I've seen." "Yes, and I must say, I was somewhat suspicious of those big dots," Goose admitted. "It may not be an egg, but it is lovely," said Duck. "Oh, absolutely, Duck," Goose agreed. "It's a keeper." Doing a little fishing down there. As the crickets chirped, the frogs burped, and the grass swayed in a great gentle breeze, Goose quacked and Duck honked, and the ball bounced, rolled, and sometimes even flew. Okay, that was the end of the story. So here is attention kids to receive a prize. Go by the library. Secret word, egg. And that's the end of that story.
Alright.
Ta-da! Oh, well, the last storyboard is scheduling, stuff like that. And
They're moving out. You got one back
boat
here.
peeling out to go fishing somewhere. Well, they were just fishing here and now they're peeling out. And then there's one other right yonder doing them a little bit of fishing. And that's right, I said right yonder.
We're from Arkansas.
I'm Arkansas, I'm hillbilly, and we're all rednecks. Peace.